dominant impact in this game.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
Kicking off the second half. Here's Steve Nash's 5. We've got Nicholas Claxton. Edwards out there with James Harden. Then there's Patrick Mills. And it's Irving in at the point guard position. Uh-oh, now it looks... like we've got an injury here, guys. We'll likely see him come out of the game.
Yeah, that type of injury is always worrisome. Hopefully, he's okay.
You're exactly right. I mean, with the way it looks, what we have to hope for now is that somehow it's not a long-term issue.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
And tonight's game, like so many, could come down to the three-point shooting for each team. Greg, there are debates as to whether that style alone can win you a championship in the NBA.
Well, Kevin, there's never a substitute for balance. And coaches and players are too smart. You have to keep your opponents guessing. But leave no doubt, the three-pointer is here to stay.
So the net starting 5. We've got Harden. Mills out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Edwards. And it's Claxton in at the center position.
Yeah, put some students in the classroom because that's exactly how you move the ball. Kyrie terrific at spotting the open man, and then you got to get it to him.
And it's the Warriors' ball. Their last game, a win against San Antonio. Antonio looking to carry that into this one.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Yeah, and in that game, it turned into a massive scoring night. It wasn't so much about the game plan as it was establishing early confidence to get that win. That's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Higgins outside. Back to Rooney. Stolen by Harden. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Harden's got his second basket of the game.
And that's a nice play. Harden sure knows how to use that body and length inside. And really an incredible playmaker his entire career. Harden has taken that up a notch. And he now often looks for his teammates first.
Poked away. It's stolen by Curry. And Curry throws it down.
What just happened? Steph Curry dunking?
For Brooklyn, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. Pope loose. Now the pass to Mills. And they're running. Here's Curry. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
3 of 4 to start. Young fella came to play.
And huge assist totals for Harden, which is also a reflection, Greg, of the talent around him.
And he's played with some of the best finishers in the game throughout his career. What changed starting last year was his mindset, making him all that much more difficult to defend.
Here's Curry into the ball.
Steph doing a better job as he gets on in years at changing his speeds. That time on the burst gets the 2.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam King. And Brooklyn with another turnover here. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
Yeah, they came into that game a little flat for whatever reason and just couldn't tap into the energy you need to compete.
Yeah, and that score got a little bit lopsided, so not the kind of effort that they want to repeat anytime soon.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 4 of 4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Irving against Wiggins. Harden has a wide open look. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Harden's got 7 points in the game.
And this is Harden doing what he does best, finding a hole in the defense and exploiting it.
Next ball.
And a quick look at some of the numbers for James Harden. On its way from Irving for 2, and it's Brooklyn scoring again.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
And if you really want to make things hard on yourselves, this is exactly how you do it. Turnovers on back-to-back trips down the floor.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. It's a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks a lot. I caught up with head coach Steve Nash. Unsurprisingly, he's focused on what it might take to slow down Steph Curry. Coach told me whenever possible, we'd like to force him to shoot over length. But that's going to take a total team effort and quick rotations. It's easier said than done. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks.
Such a remarkable score. Kyrie has such a quick trigger that D has no chance there.
Curry outside, drills the three-pointer. 14 points for him.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from D.
14 feet away, and again it's Brooklyn converting.
I mean, the stroke looks good. He's moving well out there. What a sensational start to this game. Perfect from the field.
Passes it to Wiggins. Porter kicks to Curry. 1:52 left to play in the first. Takes it off the glass. Curry's got 16 points. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Brooklyn Nets. And the jam by Harden.
You know, and with how deliberate he can be, Harden still can surprise defenders with that burst, that underrated vertical that he possesses.
Looney passes to Thompson. Golden State moving it around. Curry against Irving. And Curry throws it down.
Oh, man, that's a rarity. Steph going in and throwing it down. You know the bench is loving that.
Brooklyn's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Mills dishes to Irving. 1:06 left in the first. Off target on the 15-footer.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Curry's shot is good.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
And arguably no one in the NBA draws more attention than Harden. Part of why he creates so many opportunities for others.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
Irving with the ball. 14 points from him the last game against the Kings in Sacramento. Just 5 to shoot. Out to Edwards. three off the mark. The Warriors lead it. Curry looking around. Good if it goes. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close a quarter.
Well, you love nailing the last second shot. Always a feel-good moment.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him.
I wouldn't be able to do it without our bigs.
Now it's been a real focus, hasn't it, Greg, for them to tighten things up defensively.
And it's a collective effort. So even the scorers have to be engaged and exert themselves in order to get stops.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
I think that's also set up a lot of knockdown jump shots.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So for Brooklyn now, Embry out there with Edwards. Then there's Irving. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge, and it's Thomas in at the 2 spot.
And something we've seen the last few years, boxing ones thrown at Curry, although they've had mixed success.
Porter kicks to Curry. They double team Curry. Over Irving. Curry, good. Curry's got 33.
Well, that's a nice touch from the veteran guard. Curry has a gorgeous stroke. We all know that. Mid-range right on the money there.
And amazing to even consider using a box and one in the NBA, isn't it, Greg? But Curry does that with his offense to the teams that defend him.
Kevin, I agree. And it did work well in the 2019 finals. Curry has started to adjust to that look. Much harder to use when Curry has other options on offense.
It's Curry outside. Another three for Golden State.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Klay Thompson has lost 2 prime years to a torn ACL and then a ruptured Achilles. He says so many athletes have been through this. It's just a new set of challenges. My style of play, I feel I can be effective until my late 30s. I plan on being the all-NBA player I was and won't settle for anything less. Guys, that will be a great comfort to this team.
Indeed, and who's going to doubt him? I love his attitude. Undaunted. David, thank you. They get a hand on it.
And you could see he knew exactly where that long rebound was coming off, able to get there quickly and snatch it up.
Thomas with the ball, picked up by Thompson. Embry the pass to Aldridge. Moves back up. Wiggins with the block.
His length gives Wiggins an advantage on the D. He can get his hand to shots that a lot of other players would not be able to impact.
A lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
And they get it. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Thomas. And that's 13 points for Kyrie Irving.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And for players who won't be at the All-Star weekend, how nice is it, Brent, to have this break to rest up and step away from the game for a few days?
It is. It's something you have to learn. I think younger players think that time off is exactly that, completely away from the game. And guys who are a little bit more seasoned understand that you can't take the full week off like they give now during the All-Star break. You still have to get some kind of conditioning in, because when you come back, you do lose a little bit of that timing. And so this is key to have some veteran mentorship to talk to some of the younger players about, hey, enjoy the time off, but when we get back, the real work begins.
Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Steph Curry, one of the greatest shooters in the history of the NBA, but also a very gifted passer, great at finding his teammates.
Irving passes to Aldridge. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving. And the upcoming schedule for Brooklyn. On and the Denver Nuggets.
And for the matchup with the Celtics, there aren't other meetings that are as evenly matched as this one. Both teams can give and take punches, and this one, I think, is going to come down to the wire.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Aldridge. James Harden comes in for Edwards. That's Mills in for Thomas.
They're beginning. So just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to Bembry. Up top, Griffin. To end the run. That one off the back iron and out.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
Curry's shot is good. Curry's got 49 points in the game.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. And with the 2020 class, we saw your teammate, Tim Duncan, get inducted into basketball's Hall of Fame.
Yeah, I loved hearing some of the stories that other players and coaches and competitors had around going up against Tim, and the reverence, the respect, that they could never rattle him. It's so cool to hear those stories from the outside, having been a player so fortunate to be on the inside and understand what made him tick, what made him great, and just how special he was as a leader for so long for that Spurs organization.
Outside Curry. Shot clock at 5. And good! There's another. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Knocks it loose. From deep, Harden. And Curry pulls it down. Golden State's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. He takes it in, and it's blocked. Harden the pass to Mills. And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
First team foul.
There's 37 seconds left now here in the second. Nabbing another steal. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
And the jam by Stephen Curry.
I think he's really enjoying himself out there. When he goes on a tear like this, he gets that big smile on his face, the mouthpiece at the side of his mouth, and his teammates feeding off the energy. He'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space, just clanked it.
And Curry throws it down.
I love the aggressiveness. He's been on fire the entire first half and continues to strike while the iron's hot.
Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Curry. 1 second left.
Well, I like it when Steph uses some of that quickness and craftiness on the defensive end.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a massive lead of 30 points here at the end. the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
After one half of play, the first half was all about Stephen Curry. He had a scoring performance for the ages, putting up an enormous amount of points, 7 big steals, and 1 assist. And that's...
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters, just disrupting everything.
Yeah, and that's exactly what he wanted to do out there. Everyone he guarded looked uncomfortable.
At the guard spots, it's Curry and Thompson. Otto Porter Jr. out there with Looney. And it's Wiggins in at the small forward position. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
And more than one observer, Greg, has called Irving the most entertaining player in the game. What do you think?
A lot of competition for that distinction. But Irving does some things that no one else can, at least at his level. And then you never know when he's going to give us a juicy sound.
I don't know how you do it, but you just can't give Steph any room from any distance.
And Edwards with the stuff.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Here's Curry, drives to the hoop, hits it again. Wow! He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Curry with the steal. Another bucket. Wow.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA, really taking it to the opposition. Chalk up 2 there. Irving's got 18 points.
Feels like he's taking nothing but shots he knows he's going to knock down. Kyrie playing sharp here.
It's Curry outside. Another 3 for Golden State.
I mean, he is bringing his game, guys. Another jumper from distance.
Tipped away. There's the drive. And Curry throws it down.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Brooklyn Nets are creating a fresh legacy. Kevin Durant says it's new energy.
Again, what an avalanche!
He's scoring at an insane level here, folks. The defense powerless to slow him down.
Yeah, he's on a mission, closing in on 3rd place all-time in scoring.
And Wilt Chamberlain holds both the 1st and 3rd place scoring marks. First, of course, for 100 points, and 3rd place all-time with 78. Anytime Wilt's name comes up, you are making history.
Well, I think Kyrie could play not only with the ball, but with the baton right now, orchestrating the offense.
And a deep 3 from Curry. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Here's the 3. Good, another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Pass to Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. No one near Curry. And again.
He has been simply unstoppable.
And he's now 3rd all-time for points in a game. 1 for the ages.
Well, he has already cleared Wilt Chamberlain's 78 points. Next up is Kobe's 81. And if he passes that mark, the basketball world is going to be talking about this guy for years.
Just 5 on the clock. Now here's Mills. He started close. And that's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. So for the Nets, LaMarcus Aldridge comes in for Nicholas Claxton. And Thomas subbed in for Irving. Off the inbound. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Members checked in for Brooklyn.
Coming onto the floor for the Nets.
They are enjoying a commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get...
And yep, another basket.
his assault on the record book.
That score moving him clearly into second place for most points in a game.
To think that he has eclipsed Kobe's mark of 81 and now has his sights set on 100. This is a game you'll be talking about for decades.
Here's Curry, and they pick up 2.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Harden finds Thomas. He swipes the ball away again.
He's making history, tied for third most steals in a single game.
Incredible tenacity, continues to hound the ball.
Yeah, all those things that Steph does before the game, and you think there's no way he's pulling those off in the game. Guess what? He's pulling them off in the game.
And another steal for him.
He's been a defensive terror all night long.
I've never seen anything like it. And he's actually tied the record for the most steals in a game. Nabbing another steal.
He's stolen his way into the record.
A new single-game high, GA for steals.
And he has snapped the long-standing mark held by Kendall Gill and Larry Keenan. Unbelievable to see that record broken. And to stop the play, guys, giving the home crowd a chance to just cheer on his incredible play.
And Greg, he's earned it. You don't get all those steals without expending a huge amount of energy.
Steal after steal after steal. This is amazing. He's got to be a thorn in the side right now for the opposing coach.
From the arc, buries it from three-point range.
What's gotten into him today? This is getting ridiculous.
Thomas. Harden outside. To halt the run. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And, you know, if you score on Harden, this guy's going to take it personal. And answers right back.
Curry with him. And it's Harden picking him up. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up. So we'll see Stephen Curry go to the line right here.
Defensive foul.
It's on LaMarcus Aldridge. The Nets making a switch here. Griffin's checked in. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. The 3 from Harden. And the Nets another 3.
No one hits a pull-up like the Beard. I mean, he's perfected the quick stop and pop. And that thing is a deadly shot.
Here's Curry. Driving. Oh, that was something else.
Right now, his teammates keep feeding him the ball, and he keeps delivering.
And here's Harden. And Thompson sends it back.
Clay is a very good positional and on-ball defender, but him getting to a block shot like that, that's impressive.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We've got more in store for you right after this. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
Sometimes it happens when the offense is struggling, but every now and then this helps with the offensive uptick right there. Great job of setting his teammate up.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Shutting the floor for the Nets. They've got Thomas. Griffin is out there with Bembry. Then there's Carter. And it's Aldridge in at the 5 down low. To the paint. Here's Bembry. He can't get that one to fall. Wiggins with some nice D.
They have been board dominant in this game.
He got it again. Sensational.
Can you believe it? He's done the unthinkable and tied the record for most points in a game.
Nobody can deny that this is one of the greatest individual efforts, GA, we've seen Not just in basketball, but I dare say in any sport, complete scoring dominance.
100 points for him. Still sends shivers down my spine to say it. And this is a game that nobody thought could be matched. Wilt Chamberlain's half-century record has been matched here tonight.
Brown is checked in for Bembry. And we just got a second look there at the exceptional Mobile One block.
And guys, don't think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. Well, we've heard, Brent, some teams say more should be done to protect players from dangerous fouls. Do you agree?
Well, I think the head shots are something that people are looking at most. It's player safety.
And got it! Another basket.
I wouldn't believe it if I hadn't seen it with my own eyes. A new single-game scoring record.
Oh, history being made as we speak. Unbelievable.
And Wilt Chamberlain's 100-point game has been surpassed. Pick up the phone. Let everybody know something special has happened here tonight. Great to hear the crowd showing their appreciation. We are witnessing something truly remarkable.
Well, a scoring game, GA, that ranks with the all-time greats. He's just been going off.
Oh, he is in the zone, and you just assume right now that if he throws it up, it's going in.
Shot clock at 6. Bounce pass, Aldridge. It's Brown with the drive.
Looney's starting to play a little bit angry right now, and that's helping this defense be more aggressive.
On against Curry. And he goes big with the dunk right over LaMarcus Aldridge.
Yeah, we had to take flight to get to this game tonight, but here's a guy who simply takes flight and flies at will on the basketball court. I mean, it's pretty surreal to watch a guy who can elevate to that level.
I'm glad we got to see the Mobile One block once more. What a play.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Carter and Thompson sends it back, and they'll keep possession. Here's Brown. No good again that time.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And the jam by Stephen Curry.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And the basket by Thomas.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Here's Curry with the drive, and Curry throws it down.
That's tough finish. Steph's not just a great shooter, but really great numbers through the years as being an elite finisher.
Carter dishes to Thomas. Greg, playing most of your career in the 90s, the game has really changed. Less physical, more skilled, but what role has the league played in all of that change?
Well, the NBA is at the forefront of these changes. The competition committee that they have that meets annually to discuss ways to try to improve the game. Listen, they're not going to always knock it out of the park, but you have to keep thinking forward. And I applaud the league for their attempts to try to improve this game and grow it.
And now Porter pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Back to Carter. Launches it. That's in there. Thomas with the assist.
Pretty much not a player in the league is going to pass up a shot like that so much for the defense.
Curry way outside, and again for three.
And of course it falls for him. That three pushes him into the history books.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. This is a night we will never forget.
You have to do better than that. Griffin is a pro at muscling in those difficult shots.
It's Curry with the drive, and Curry throws